Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Ace here with MailerLite, and today we're going to be tackling that monster that haunts us all at 2 a.m., the dreaded content block. You know that feeling when you're staring at a screen, the cursor is just blinking right there, and your brain is just like, yeah, no, sorry, we're closed for business today. Yeah, it happens to me too. But anyway, seriously, thanks to the awesome team at MailerLite, I've actually got some game-changing strategies that are going to help you find endless content ideas for your newsletters, blogs, social media, really for whatever content beast you're feeding. So grab your beverage, get comfy, and let's dive in. Why finding ideas is tough. Okay, the struggle to find good content ideas is universal. In fact, the average marketer spends a whopping 82 hours hunting for content inspiration each year, if not more. That's like watching the entire Lord of the Rings extended trilogy, I don't know, like 2 times. The pressure to constantly create fresh, engaging content can honestly feel very overwhelming. It's like being on a first date. Every single time you write, you're trying to be interesting, memorable, and not spill a metaphorical spaghetti all over yourself. But don't worry, by the end of this video, this is not going to be a struggle anymore. Know your audience. Before diving into specific ideation techniques, let's talk about the foundation though. Knowing who you're creating for. Think about your audience like you would that of one of your best friends. What keeps them up at night? What makes them laugh? What problems do they need solved? My audience, for example, stays up worrying about content creation and whether pineapple belongs on pizza, which, by the way, it does. You can fight me in the comments if you want. MailerLite suggests creating detailed audience personas and using tools like surveys and social media insights. And also, pro tip, actually read your comments and emails from subscribers. I know, revolutionary concept, right? They're literally telling you what they want to know more about. And next up, content ideation methods. Now, here is the fun part, specific methods to generate those ideas. Method 1, the skyscraper technique. You want to find popular content in your niche and make something even better. It's like when my neighbor gets a new grill and I have to just get a whole new outdoor kitchen. It's not competitive at all, I know. Method 2, the SCAMPER method. This stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of content creation. Method 3, social listening. Pay attention to what your audience is discussing online everywhere you can. So it could be on the forums, social media, review sites. They're all really good gold mines you should be taking a look at. And method 4, repurpose existing content. I know it goes without saying, but remember that blog post from last year that performed super well? Chop it up, turn it into an infographic, a video, a podcast episode, or interpretive dance. Okay, maybe not the last one, unless that's your niche, no judgments here. Practical tools. Let's talk tools that make this process easier, like content research tools. We actually recommend tools like BuzzSumo, AnswerThePublic, and Google Trends. And personally, I love AnswerThePublic because it shows what questions people are asking about in any topic. Like, did you know people Google can cats eat bananas over 1,200 times a month? Now I do, and well, so do you. You're welcome. Content calendar. Planning ahead saves you from panic creating content. I use just a simple spreadsheet with color coding that makes it look like I know what I'm doing, but you can probably find better templates on Canva or somewhere else, even on Notion. Just get a system in place for it. The next is idea storage system. Create a system to capture ideas whenever they strike. So like I mentioned earlier, you can use Notion, Canva, but honestly, the Notes app on your phone works awesome too. Just don't be like me and end up writing cryptic messages at 3 a.m. on your notes like hamster wheel built for content. And then when you wake up, you have no idea what that means and it doesn't help you at all. Practical idea for starters. And when all else fails, here are some reliable content types that always work as well. You got how-to guides and tutorials. People love learning new skills, especially when you break it down and put it into little bite-sized pieces for them. Behind the scenes content. Show the human side of your business. Just maybe skip the part where you're eating cold pizza in your pajamas while you're sending emails at midnight. Or don't, honestly use it to your advantage. That's relatable content right there. See? Just gotta get creative with it. Next, case studies and success stories, okay? Nothing convinces like proof. And there's industry news and trends. Position yourself as the go-to expert for whatever your specific niche is. And then there's FAQs and problem-solving content, of course. Address your audience's pain points and really hone in a way that you can solve them. Next, overcoming creative blocks. Sometimes despite all these tools and techniques, you still hit a wall. It happens to the best of us. But when that happens, take a break, step away from the screen. Your brain needs a rest. Maybe go outside and just take a long walk and listen to some of your favorite music. It might allow you to get some inspiration and blast through that wall. Also, one thing I love to do as well is change up your environment. Work from a cafe, a park, or even just a different room. They can make all the difference in the world. And consume inspiring content. Read, watch, and listen to something that excites you, or honestly, do it all at the same time. And well, there you have it, friends. The complete guide to never running out of content ideas again. Remember, the best content comes from truly understanding your audience though, and providing them with genuine value. Everything else is just tactics. And if you want to learn more about email marketing and content creation, check out the blog. I'll go ahead and put it in the description below. They've got tons more details and examples that honestly I just couldn't fit into this video. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to come up with content ideas? Drop it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.